What's up, everybody? It's Adam
Hi, guys.
on Shay's Days account. Adam from What's Up, Everybody. Shay is so generous to have me on her account today.
I thought I would bring my fiance on my account, and what we're going to do is just talk about a few ways to boost your immune system. Unfortunately, it's really scary times right now, but we wanted to provide some positive information on what you guys can do to just build your immune systems, and obviously listen to the CDC by saying staying home. It's really important to social distance yourself.
Stay away from people.
Yeah, stay away, and again, use this time to maybe journal, watch a show that you've been wanting to watch.
Get closer to your loved ones, right?
Maybe learn to cook. Do some workouts at home. I know that I've been doing the workouts at home, and I'll be posting more. This morning I did a yoga class, which was amazing. It felt so good on my body. He got to watch. Hopefully he'll do one with me this week. Fingers crossed. But yeah, it's okay to go outside and get a little light walk in, fresh air, vitamin D. But Adam, I know that you have something to say about walking outside, so I'll let Adam say it.
Yeah, stay away. I see too many people walking too close to others, I'm not sure. I don't know if they're not taking it seriously or what, but you really need to take it seriously and stay away. I've made a concerted effort to stay away from everybody. Obviously, we live together, so we're going to be with each. If I have it, she's got it, whatever. But we don't want to spread it to other people. So please make a concerted effort to stay 6 feet away from people, at the very least. It's really, really important to stop this thing.
Yeah. And the sooner we can stop it, the faster we can continue with what we were doing before all this happened and get back to get back to normalcy. I know that we have a wedding coming up, and so we want to get married sooner than later. So we're just crossing fingers that this all calms down and that we can put a stop to this spread. But let's go into a few ways to boost your immune system.
Before we continue, I want to give a disclaimer. By no means are we recommending that you do these things. We're telling you what we do, what works for us. Everybody's got different bodies, different immune systems, everything. So this is what we do. It helps us. We're going to tell you what we do because people often ask, mostly Shailene, they don't really care what I do. But they ask her what she does to be so beautiful, to keep her skin so clean and clear. So we wanted to share those things with you guys. But just by all means, we're not recommending anything. We're not saying this is the magic bullet. This is going to cure coronavirus because we obviously know that there's no cure. These are all things that we do to be healthy and boost our immunity. So.
All right. Well, first, Adam and I like to take our multivitamin. It's from Garden of Life. They're gummy form, so really fun. I just don't really like to take a lot of pills, so doing a gummy form is really fun for me. And we take 4 of these a day. That's the recommended dosage. And what do you think? You like them?
Yeah, I like them. And I know Shay doesn't like to take pills, so it's really easy to chew the gummies. But shout to Garden of Life. We also like their protein powder. Good stuff. It's all. We don't eat any more dairy. Just because it's not good for our skin, and we found that our stomachs are better without it. Mm-hmm. So Garden of Life makes a great dairy-free protein-based plant-based protein. That's fire. So shout to.
We also noticed that dairy does give us breakouts.
Crazy breakouts.
If you mentioned that, but especially like the deep cystic ones. Ugh. So when we cut out dairy, that definitely helped with. The stubborn breakouts, so try it.
Yeah, it's and every now and then it's hard to avoid because I love cookies and ice cream, and sometimes you just can't avoid it. But lucky enough, where we live in Southern California, a lot of places are vegan and dairy free. So there's a new ice cream place called Atomic Creamer, have dairy free ice cream.
Amazing.
So good.
We also take a vitamin C, so daily vitamin C. This one's just from Trader Joe's. Really important to take. Lots of benefits with vitamin C.
Also, orange juice, obviously common for vitamin C. Broccoli has more vitamin C in it than oranges, if you didn't know. So, Love broccoli.
And then we also do a supplement, the vitamin D. So that's what we also take. So our multivitamin, vitamin C, and vitamin D, super important to take every day. They're safe to take as well. And do you have anything to add with our supplements that we take so far?
No, this is just to add what we're getting from our normal diets too, which we'll go into here in a minute.
And then you like to talk about this one, echinacea.
So my mom has always preached about echinacea and its benefits ever since I was little, and we got colds when we were little. She'd always preach echinacea. It says right on the bottle, supports the immune system. The pills are kind of big, and you can take 3 of them a day. I think these are 380 milligrams each, but you can have a significant amount of these per day. Obviously, don't overdo it and follow what your doctor recommends. But again, we take about 3 of these a day.
Right. We also take zinc. We take 1 of these a day, so this is just a zinc. I personally do not take zinc in the morning. I take my vitamin D, C multivitamin in the morning with breakfast, so not on an empty stomach. And then I usually take my zinc at night or sometimes during the day, but after a meal because it does upset my stomach.
That's her. It doesn't upset my stomach.
Yeah, so again, it just depends on the person.
Now, this is currently being looked at to help with corona. So
right, yeah.
Do your research, but this has been helping some people.
And then also I have been drinking matcha green tea. It has a lot of health benefits. It has more antioxidants than normal green tea. So if you've never tried matcha green tea, I highly, highly suggest trying it. I've been doing that every morning instead of coffee because it does have caffeine, but it has a lot more health benefits. You can look it up yourself as well, but packed with antioxidants.
Like 3 times normal green tea with the matcha in there.
It also helps to calm your mind and your body, especially during a time like this where maybe our anxiety is a little heightened and people are panicking. So this would be really good just to help calm the mind, boost the immune system, and then it also speeds up your metabolism. So if you're someone that wants to, lose weight or maintain, green matcha tea will help with that.
And also plenty of water.
Yeah, lots of water.
This is 40 ounces. I do about 4 of these a day. Mm-hmm. I encourage Shailene to drink them as well because it's really important to stay hydrated. Along with your matcha tea, right?
Exactly. We also want to talk about just a balanced diet. Super important to maintain a balanced diet every day. We've been cooking a lot more than usual, but we love to cook. We rather cook than go out because we know exactly what's going into our food.
However, let me pause right there, and I will say, support your local businesses right now. I'm sure you've seen memes or whatever out there with buying gift cards. It's a great idea. There's a lot of places around here. We live in the Newport Beach area that are struggling. Mm-hmm. They're great places. One of them being Boss Cat Kitchen, who reached out to us and really wanted to support them and shout out to them. We love that place. We're definitely going to order takeout, and it's also a great idea. Support them. The grocery stores, it's crazy. They're empty. So if you don't have food at home, there's plenty of places that are cooking food, good food for you to take out. You don't have to sit there. You can just go. I'm sure they'll bring it to you curbside. So shout to your local businesses. Make sure you support them because they're what keep this community together.
Absolutely. You guys can even buy gift cards too. And gift other people with gift cards to
who doesn't love the gift of
any
food?
restaurant. Yeah,
so,
really important to support them. Yeah. So going on to a balanced diet, it's so important to make sure that you have your vegetables, your lean meats, fish.
Go through it.
Yeah, I'll go through it actually, and what we like to eat, because sometimes I do get questions on what we like to eat, what I personally eat. So I'll talk about that for you guys so you know. So first in a balanced diet is vegetables. We love our salad greens, so that's kale, arugula, spinach.
Watercress.
Adam likes watercress. I never grew up with watercress because I'm from Orange County, but Adam is...
For some reason, they don't really have it here, but I don't know.
Yeah, they don't. I don't know why, but it is really good. I've actually had it, and I absolutely love it. Broccoli, and you already mentioned about the vitamin C in broccoli. Cauliflower, we love to do cauliflower instead of
rice. Yeah, instead of regular rice.
Instead of like maybe white rice or brown rice or pasta. We love tomatoes, so we definitely load up the tomatoes, the avocado, carrots, cucumbers, celery. All these foods are packed with nutrients and really, really good for you.
And
I mean,
you should be eating them raw too. Obviously, some
right.
people like them more so cooked than raw. Also, over here are the supplements that we take. Most of the time, we get a lot of our vitamins from these fresh vegetables, fresh
Right.
raw vegetables. So these are just a supplement to add to that. But it's really important, and any doctor would tell you that you should get a lot of your vitamins from the vegetables that you eat.
Exactly. It's also important to make sure that you're getting your omega-3s. So we get that through our tuna or salmon, depending on what fish you like. We personally like to make tuna sandwiches for lunch. That's what we've been doing.
A lot of tuna these days.
A lot of tuna, not too much, but we do love tuna. I personally love salmon.
Don't like salmon.
Adam doesn't, but I do love to eat salmon.
Be careful of some of the fish too. It's got a lot of mercury in it, so be cognizant of the fish that you put in your body.
Right. Also lean meat for protein. So, chicken, ground turkey, tofu if you don't eat meat, eggs.
Love an egg sandwich.
Yeah, we love making eggs in the morning, or like Adam said, an egg sandwich.
And also
hard-boiled eggs.
I mean, eggs in every variety, but with the ground turkey or ground, we don't eat much beef, but some people might love beef. So I always go for the leaner mix. You can always see on the label, if it's 93% lean, then it's 7% fat. Obviously, the one with more fat's going to taste better, but you got more fat, so you make that choice.
Also, it's important to make sure that you're having your grains, seeds, nuts. I like to do oatmeal in the morning, so I'll do rolled oats in the morning.
And I have a high fiber cereal.
Yeah, he has a high fiber cereal, and then we'll top that with fruits. So we like granola. To do strawberries and blueberries. Fruits are super important. I know that both Adam and I like to snack on apples. I like my apples with almond butter, and he likes peanut butter. So it's just preference and what you like.
Love peanut butter.
But it's really important that you do get fruits in there as well.
The fruits are another source of vitamins other than your supplements over here. So these are the things that we like to do to keep healthy. The underlying theme here is these are all whole foods. They're not processed. If you go to the supermarket, you see a lot of the ingredients that we just listed off will be in processed foods. The difference is it's processed. If you take a look at any label in the freezer section or even on the shelf, you'll see there's a ton of sodium, a ton of preservatives, right? Those are ultimately not good for you. So you want to make sure that you're staying away from the processed stuff. Now, we understand you might need a Cheez-It once in a while. You might need a potato chip once in a while. Don't get me wrong. We have our cheat days. It's super important, especially for this, to have your cheat days. But for the most part, we stay away from processed foods because it's much better for our health long term.
Right. And then lastly, make sure you guys are getting plenty of sleep. I mean, now you have the time to make sure you're getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Just rest your bodies. Try to stay relaxed. Again, use this time to think in a positive way. I know that there's so much negative out there, but there are things that we can be grateful for, like spending more time with our families, journaling, like I mentioned before, maybe learning something new. If you have children, it's a wonderful way to teach your kids and to play with them, to educate them on what's going on, and then just to be around for them. I think that's really important.
And we've been working on our marriage.
Yeah.
So this is the female version. We've got the male version over there.
Yeah.
But we've been working on that, just doing stuff, spending time together. Typically Shailene works out of the house and I works out of the house. I work from the house. So we don't get to spend this much time together. So I'm very thankful that we can do that, and we're being safe. We're keeping our distance from people. I won't even go see my parents. Because I don't want to risk, seeing them or exposing them to anything. They should just stay home. All older people who are more susceptible should just stay home.
So
we're being safe over here.
Thinking of you guys, and please stay healthy. Please keep yourselves at home and keep your immune systems up. And we just hope that these tips that we shared with you help you or inspire you. Please feel free to leave comments. I know I'm going to post this video on my Instagram. So if you have any questions,
we see the questions. We'll be sure to answer them. You can also DM us. I'm at Swizzy Beats. You'll see her on me on her profile, but send them all to Shailene. We'll be sure to answer them. I just want to make sure we shot this video first. And we'll be checking back in with you periodically because we got a lot of time on our hands these days. I am still working, but there's still a lot of time on our hands these days. All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love you. Stay
What's up,
safe.
everybody? We'll see you soon. Be safe. Bye.
You think good?